Let's begin. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to my talk. I'm Jinghui Zhang from Office Interoperability team, and I'm very glad to be here to spend the whole week with all of you. My team takes responsibility of Office open specification testing, test weight development, document issue fixing, parser development, and other interoperability tools. In this section, I'll introduce a case study of Office client interoperability. Now, you might have a question that, what is Office client interoperability? We here refer to different Office clients can understand the document generated by other Office clients. Okay. So here is the agenda. First, I'll introduce the problem statement, and then come up with a solution, and I'll show a simple demo. Then we come up with the QA section. Okay. Let's start with the problem statement. We all know Microsoft Office can generate documents, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and there are lots of other Office clients. Now in China, there are the non-Microsoft Office products company. Their Office products use another file format, which is not the Microsoft use, not the Open XML document. So they can't either read or write Open XML document, which generated by the Office client. And Microsoft Office product can't read or write their document as well. So here will become a problem, right? So we can see if two Office clients can't understand each other's document, maybe one day a friend of you or a partner of you send you a document with non-Microsoft Office, and you can't open it. What if it's a very important document? Maybe you're really mad at your laptop. So this happens in China sometimes now, because some people using the local Office client, and they generate different file format documents. So Microsoft engaged with the Chinese standard community to develop a tool to resolve this problem. Actually, there is a group of students which come from the two universities of China. They work together with Microsoft and develop this tool. In this way, two different Office products can understand each other's documents as well. So this is case study. I'll introduce this solution to all of you. So let's take a look. How could it work? Let's take a deep step of the problem status. We all know there are lots of file formats. For example, BI5, OpenXML, ODF, PDF. They are all well used in the world. So Microsoft supports most of them, but the other file format we just mentioned is identified by the Chinese document standard community named UOF, Uniform Office Document Format. This has been a standard in China. That's GB, means standards in China. Microsoft Office itself couldn't support the UOF file format. So how could Microsoft Office and the non-Microsoft Office work together? As long as we introduce the solution here, I also will provide you some really useful resources, which is generated by Microsoft and uploaded on the MSDN, the Word, Excel, and PowerPoint standard support. This document described very detailed information of how Microsoft Office supports OpenXML. Okay, so this is the problem statement. Then we take a look at the solution. How to resolve the interoperability problem of OpenXML and UOF. Okay, we have two parts for introduce the solution. One, I'll introduce the design, then come up with how to use. Yeah, different Office products deal with different file formats. Now, Microsoft Office can deal with OpenXML format. What will happen? It's like two different file formats, like two different languages. Then we can imagine what will happen if two different persons, like I speak Chinese and you speak English. How could we communicate if I can't speak English? We'll find a translator, right? So we design a UF OpenXML translator and add in the Microsoft Office application to let it translate OpenXML file format to UOF file format. And in the same way, translate the UF file format into OpenXML file format. So these two kind of file format can translate to each other. Both Office client can understand the file format they could read and write. Okay. With this idea, here shows what's the design of the tool, of the translator. There are three parts of the translator. UF translator core part takes the responsibility of translation itself, translate from OpenXML to UF, and also the other way. And the kernel library takes the responsibility of work with Microsoft Word and Windows to let end user to use this function. The UI part we all understand. So let me describe a little bit the detail from the UF translator core part. It is a two-way, as we mentioned, and it's also used two languages. One is C# to deal with all the logical part of the translator, like the file structure. The other is XSLT language. We use this language to translate OpenXML to UF, and the same from UF to OpenXML. So I'll come up with a simple demo to show how could that language work. So in the left, in the left is our source, OpenXML file format. It's very simple, hello world. Yeah, sometimes we use this demo, right? And in the right is UF file format. It's a Chinese file format standard, so we can see some Chinese character. It contains in the standard itself and can't be modified. So this is also a hello world. And this is our targeting. The XSLT code will be like this way. It's a template and match the WR into its related attributes in the UF file format. here. And it will, how do we deal with the value, hello world? It will be the value of select and select the WT here into here related. So in this very simple way, OpenXML file format will be translated to the UF file format. Okay, after introduce the core translation, let's see other part of the tool, the library. We have two kinds of interfaces in the library. One is deal with the interfaces of Microsoft Office. The other one is deal with Windows. So all the interfaces work together can achieve two goals. The left part, external file converter interfaces, they work together to do the converter and also call Office client save as open function to let it use the translator. The right part work together to deal with Windows right-click menu. So we can add the content in the right-click menu and also achieve our goal to use the translate use right-click menu. The third UI part, we have three. Convert XDK delegate to the Office client interfaces. And Windows shell is right-click. And we also have the command line. This is well used by the programmers. And also, if you have lots of document needs to be translated, you can use it to translate. It's very convenient. At the same time, this translator also provides the web services, web service APIs. So user can also deploy the web service and use it directly. Okay, so this is the design part. Then how do we use it? Current UF OpenXML translator environment supports the Windows Vista, Windows 7, and Windows 8. For the Office, it supports 2007, 2010, and 2013. How could we get it and use it? It has been uploaded to the website, and you can download it directly. In the download page, it has the installation package, which provides the installation of the translator. And it's also open source. You can see all the source code of it. And others are the documents. So pay attention of this document. It will record all the differences between two different standards. Maybe some element defined in one standard, but not same in the other standards. So all the differences will recording here. Okay, so how do we do the translate? As I introduced before, at the design, we'll use save as, command line, and right click. I'll show a simple demo to show all of you how it works. Okay, so let's take a quick look. This is the save as. We can see in the save as type is UF file format. And command line, a simple command line to translate from one file format to another file format. And right click. It will add the translate to a file format in the Windows right click menu. Okay. So I have 3 documents here: Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. So let's take a Word for example. This is docx document, and we can see it's OpenXML file format, and including some formats, Boolean, colors, different format. This is used very well for Chinese characters. And also the fonts. So in the Save As, we can find a UOT file format here. So now it's convert all the content in this document from OpenXML to the UOF file format. It will take a while. Okay. Where's my mouse? Oh, it's here. Okay, complete. So we can see the title is, the name is changed, but let's take a quick look. Oh, it's here. And for the UOT file format, because I have installed the translator, I can open it directly. Double click, and I expect it opened by the Microsoft Office. So at this time, Microsoft Office also convert the UOF file format into the file format it can open. See? Same file format, the colors, the fonts. So this is a simple demo. We can also see the right click here. Oh, the right click here, you can see translate to UOF if it's an OpenXML file format, and if it's a UOF file format, when you right click it, you can find translate to OpenXML file format. Okay, here is a case study of Office client interoperability. I hope from this case you can learn, you can know more about how different Office client interoperability and how could they work. Okay. Oh. We can know for different file formats, we can find a simple way to let them understand each other, like the UOF and OpenXML. We engaged with the Chinese standards community and developed a tool by a group of students, and also uploaded to a website to let users to download, use it, and resolve lots of people's real problem. And you can, from the source code, know a way how to translate two kinds of file format to each other, so we can resolve more than just the UOF file format issues. Okay. And in these slides, is the resources I mentioned in this talk. From the top is the file format, the standard itself, also Word, Excel, and PowerPoint standard support file, which can really help you a lot when you want to achieve this goal. And the other is the interface information. The download link is here. So you can download all the installation and the source code and all the document. If you have any questions for the open document, you are always welcome to drop an email to the doc help. Okay, that's all of my talk. So, any questions? Okay, thank you for your time.